The climate in my classroom before the grant was very teacher-based.
It was a lot of me up there teaching and the kids just doing their thing, notebooks, books.
I would present the lessons, show them the one way to do a problem.
Student response definitely was one of, I get my books out. Teacher response was, I get my books out.
It was hands-off. I taught them how to do it. They did it.
And if they didn't get it, it was just continuous practice, practice, practice. This is the way, this is the way, this is the only way.
Teaching those tricks were kind of how we had kids understand mathematics.
Without really thinking about where the kids were at as far as mastery of that content, we would just keep moving forward with the next lesson, the next lesson, the next lesson. Now, it looks very, very different. We're moving at a slower pace, but going deeper.
Now mathematics isn't about, yay, I got the right answer. Now it's about the process that we took to get the right answer.
It's really more about the teachers questioning the students and digging into their thinking.
Teachers who had been searching for the right tools to address standards all of a sudden started to get those right tools. They had a greater understanding of how to teach math other than what was in a textbook.
The classes that we have from Northern Iowa have been pretty awesome. I mean, just to get together with all of us has been incredible.
Our professor treats us like students, and we are sometimes challenged by the math that we're being asked to do. As a third grade teacher, I'm really good at third grade math, but when we start getting into the middle school math, it's challenging, and we feel what the kids feel.
Getting to practice those skills and think differently in that secured environment where there's just some of their colleagues. I feel like that gave them the strength to come back to the school and either practice it or work with their kiddos.
Teachers that were receiving professional development through our grant started feeling not only pride but some confidence in how to really teach math.
Students who struggled with doing it the one and only way may get to have that shining moment and be the person who is the expert on a strategy that the higher level students had never considered.
I remember running next door real quick to my teacher friend where she teaches in the same class. We were doing a division thing, and I gave them manipulatives and models. I didn't tell them it was division. I gave them a word problem on the board, and they were doing it. They were doing division, and one kid even goes like, "This is division. Now, this is it." And I went next door. I said, "You remember when I said like this doesn't look real in the videos?" I'm like, "It's happening in my classroom. This is so cool."
I hear the kindergarten and the first grade team talk about they have no idea what these kids were capable of. And so they talk about in comparison to last year and how far we've gotten kids to move thinking mathematically, and even in kindergarten and first grade level. And I feel like before they did not feel like those kids were capable of that, but now I feel like that's all you hear is about how far further our kids are this year than they were in the past.